End Yacht Club. So, lesson learned early on in marriage is it's never a good idea to do your honeymoon bareboating with 3 other couples, which is pretty much what we did the first time we were here in 1993. Mike and Donna, skipper and first mate, Rebel and Cindy, we miss Rebel too, and Kim and Andy, all of us on a 51-foot Beneteau. And thankfully, we also had some friends who were bareboaters who said, yeah, you guys don't understand how close the quarters are. So as a gift for our wedding, they gave us one night at the End Yacht Club in September 1993. And we got here and we actually stayed in what used to be tree houses that were on this hill behind me. And I still remember there was kind of a patio that was right out to the water's edge. And just like us here, rocking gently in the breeze. Oh, whoa, sorry, rough weather. We were sitting there eating a wonderful dinner, and I said, man, this is like a floating deck. I can't believe it. No, it wasn't. That was just us being on the boat for so long. It felt like everything was still moving, but we had an amazing experience here in 93. We came back for that same friend's wedding who gave us the night at the Bitter End. He ended up getting married here at the Bitter End in 1995, and we ended up spending 2 weeks here, and I went to the Nick Trotter Sailing School at the Bitter End Yacht Club, and I still have all my certifications to prove it. It's been very helpful in my career path. Amen. By the way, Bitter End latte with Bailey's, highly recommend. Anyway, this is Bitter End 2.0. The family that has owned it forever has persevered. They're rebuilding, and it is amazing. It's fascinating though, because when we came here this time, it's very much geared toward the bareboating crowd. When I came here in 93 and 95, it was a resort. You stayed on property and you had access to an amazing fleet of sailboats and lasers, Rhodes 19s, Hobie Cats, even a Freedom 30. And you got to sail them all as part of your all-inclusive. That made it just like one of the coolest places in the world. But it was also a classic sailor's hangout, you know? This is only, I think they said this is like phase one of 5 phases. So down the beach, there's going to be more construction, more of a swimming pool, more resort facilities. I fully expect that they're going to have an entire fleet eventually here for people to use as part of their stay at the bitter end. So it's great to be back. So many awesome memories. The place has changed, but the feel, the class, the style, I can tell, man, it's still back. So we are happy to be here. Loving life in Gorda Sound. More adventures ahead. Cheers.
Guys, so here, how many painkillers down here? 5 painkillers. 6, 7. 7.
Are you sure that's enough?
I'll do it. 6, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 10.
So, Jost Van Dyke, of all the places that we've been to back in the BVI after 29 years, this place reminds me the most of how it used to be. Not that the other places aren't great and everything, but in a weird way, all the reconstruction kind of is changing it a little bit. But man, here, this is just almost time stood still. There has definitely been a lot of hurricane damage. The little Methodist church, which was just quintessential Caribbean look and feel, it got devastated. We understand they're trying to raise money to fix it up, but the little scuba shop rebuilt some, but still awesome charm. And boy, this is truly the best of the